All right, let's see how this looks. Finishing the final little setup. Had to get in here and get this show on the road. All right, let's see. Let me get this set up right here. How's that look? How's that look? What up, Aussie Jake? Good day to you, man. We're gonna try a little baccarat tonight. It's really easy to do. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How are you? All right. Shannon, hello, welcome in. We're gonna play some baccarat here. I got I want to get the setup just right so you guys can see what's really going on here. Hi Shannon. We're doing baccarat, so Jake, I know you are new to it or don't really fully understand it if I remember correctly. Shannon, do you know how to play baccarat? Well, you've came to the right place. I'm going to teach you how to play baccarat tonight. It's very easy. I need to run inside real quick and grab something I forgot. I'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, I'm back. Okay, so first thing about Baccarat is forget everything you know about cards because this game is totally different. Basically, this game is played with a single deck. So if you're tuning in, I'm going to teach you how to play Baccarat and then we're going to play some hands. Baccarat is not a very commonly known game, but it is very simple. So in Baccarat, the face cards like a five are worth exactly what you see: five, nine, eight, seven, four. Those are all worth exactly what you see. The highest point you can get in Baccarat is a nine. So everything above a nine is worth something different. Jack, king, queen, and tens are worth zero. I know it seems weird, but they are worth zero. Just remember that. And then aces are worth one. Okay. So the point in Baccarat is to get closest to nine as you can. And there won't be too many cards being dealt, so you'll be able to see them pretty easily. What's up, Doug? Welcome in, welcome in. So if you watch other people's play, it kind of makes sense. And what we'll learn tonight is when the player or banker hits or stands, as it is called, or it's not called hitting anything, but they'll either take a card or not take a card. So how it goes? We'll just throw out a few hands. So if you're watching, we're going to deal them out like this: player, banker, player, banker. Okay. So if you're looking at this player hand, this is a 10. 10 doesn't exist. So it's actually a zero, the worst hand you could have. This one is a 9 plus 2 is 11. So again, 10 doesn't exist. So instead of 11, it's just a 1. So I hope that makes sense. So we have a 0 versus a 1. So when a 0 versus a 1, the player has a 0, they're going to take one more card. Their final hand is a 4. The dealer is also going to take one more hand, or the banker, sorry. The banker is going to take one more hand, and that's an 8. So you have a 9 plus a 2 is 11. Remember, 10 is the highest number, so it's a 1. So 1 plus 8 is a 9. 9 is the best hand you can have. 9 is what you're going for. So this 9 on the banker would have beat the player. Now, the cool thing about Baccarat is you're not playing against me as a dealer, and you're not playing against the other players. So I got this laid out here. Doug, Shannon, Aussie, Jake, you can pick a number 1 through 4, and then that's going to be where you place your bets. And you are going to place your bets on either the banker or, I'm sorry, either the player or the banker. So you'll just move your bets up high if you want to be a player bet, the player hand, or you'll place your bet down low if you want to be the banker hand. So you guys can choose. You can flip and flop, you can mix and match, you can go banker one hand, player the next hand, player the next hand. You can keep playing player, you can switch back and forth, but wherever you place your bet, that's going to be your hand, like a player's hand or a banker's hand. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and build out some money. Bearded Boss, welcome in. A lot of people haven't played Baccarat. I am not an expert at Baccarat. In fact, dealing Baccarat is pretty new to me. So you guys are going to have to bear with me a little bit, but I just went through the basics of it and it's very easy to pick up. So follow along. Doug, we got you on number 2, Jake on number 4, Shannon on number 3. Bearded Boss, you can be on number 1. We're going to start out with $100. Now, these chips might be slightly out of your view, but I've got to spread out the table in a way that we can all see. Okay, so we're gonna start you guys out with 300 tonight. If you're keeping track of what your bank was from last night, let me know. We can keep note of that. Okay, so we got one more hand here. For number 3, that's 100. For number 4, that's 100. And now let's get some green chips out there for you guys. Don't worry, Jake. I'm a rookie at this too. So it's pretty easy though. So once we get this money dealt out, we're gonna start playing some hands. We'll start low. We'll do $5 bets to start. I would say on this game, I'm gonna set a limit of like 200 unless we start getting really high dollar wins. If we start stacking up like we do some nights, then we will most certainly allow larger bets. Okay, let's get a hand dealt here. Okay, so this is the player hand. This is the banker hand. What do you guys want to bet on? I saw Doug says player's hand. This is played with a single deck, one single deck, no jokers. Doug, let me make a note here. Doug, you are on number 1, Doug. For now, we can switch around. We don't need to follow the rules specifically. All right. So, Doug, let's go $5 in, Doug, on the player. So, I'm going to move this up. I got to move this up just a little bit. Okay. So, Doug, you're $5 on banker. Oh, sorry. Doug, you're on $5 on player. Shannon on 3 is going to be $5 on player. And then we got Aussie Jake, number 4. And he is going to go banker. All right. So Doug's on 2, Jake's on 4, Shannon's on 3. We got Doug on the player hand. We got Aussie Jake on the banker hand at the bottom there. Got to keep your chips separate. And then we got Shannon on the player's hand. Okay, we're in. Bearded Boss, you are going to be. Bearded Boss number 1. All right, Bearded Boss is on banker. All right, we're all set now. So we got Bearded Boss on banker. We got Doug on player. We got Shannon on player. And we got Jake on bankers. Okay, so this is the player's hand. So we're going to go ahead and deal out. One for the player, one for the banker, one for the player, one for the banker. So player has an 8. A natural 8 is great. Banker has a 5 because the 10 is worth 0. So the banker has a 5. Now, in this case, if the player has an 8 and the banker has a 5, the banker does not take an extra card. It's an automatic win. When you get an 8 or 9, you almost always automatic win. Okay, so that means that we've got a player hand wins. So anybody betting on the player would have won. Anybody betting on the banker would have lost. Okay, so now we clear our bets. You can go back on banker. You can go on player. I'm going to keep track of it here. So player was the first hand win. Okay. We're going to clear those cards off. Bearded Boss is going back on the banker. Oh, that's not yours. Bearded Boss going back on banker. Doug, same. Yeah, Doug, you were on. Oh, you were on player last. Jake. Jake and Fanter, welcome to the chat. Fanter, you're going to be on number 3. This is a player bet right here. And hand number 1, that is Bearded Boss. We're going to go banker for Bearded Boss. Okay, so we got our bets in now. We're going to deal out 1 hand for player, 1 card for banker, another card for player, another card for banker. So that is a 1. So the 10 is worth 0, ace is worth 1, player has a 1. Terrible. Dealer has a 5. When the player has a 1 and the dealer has a 5, let's see. Player has a 1, dealer has a 5. That is that's a card. You get a card there. So now you got a 6 on the player's hand. And then the 5, dealer takes a hit on the 5. So over here we have a 1 plus 5 is a 6 for the player's hand, and we have a 5 plus 8, which is 13. So that reduces to a 3 because there's no number higher than a 10 or higher than a 9. So we got a 3 versus a 6. So that is a player win. So I'm going to take the banker bet losses away, and we're going to go ahead and pay the players. So player hand wins again. So the player had 2 hands in a row so far. So if you're betting player right now, that's good for you. Shannon, you are number 3. Tell you what, guys, do me a favor. when you say banker or player, just put your number in there too. So go say one banker or banker one. So I know banker one. Because when I'm trying to keep track of the names, it's getting tricky for me. Yes, Shannon, you are number three. I bet you player on that hand and you won. I wasn't sure if that was your bet. Banker four, perfect, Aussie Jake. So banker for four. If you want to make a bet on the banker, there's a hand to play. Number two is going to be player bet. And then number one is player. Oh, that works out good. That works out good. Number three is player. Very nice. That worked out good. Okay, so players on a streak right now. So let's see if we can keep that streak going here. A 10. Ugh, that's a 0 versus a 2. So we're going to take a card here. So that's a 2 versus a 2. So we're hoping this guy reduces. So we would love to see an 8. Nope, we see a 10. So that is a 2 versus a 2. So it's a push. Now, if in the real casino there are prop bets on top of betting for player or banker like we're doing here, you could bet for a tie. And if a tie comes up, you get paid 8 to 1. But it doesn't happen very often. But if you were to put $5 on there, 8 to 1, you would get a $40 payback. Okay, tell me again, one player, one banker, two player, two banker, three player, three banker. Hit those chats up. That was a push. Nobody wins, nobody loses. Okay, so I'm going to mark the push here. All right, we got player. Player still for 2. Player for 4 this time. One for banker. Bearded Boss and Jake making a switch. Shannon staying true to the player there. Play on, playa. All right. Player has a 5. Banker has a 4. Okay, so the player is going to take a card with a 5, a 9. Very good, very good. Now, in that case, you pull the 9. The dealer, I believe, does not pull a card on a 4. They stand. So there are rules. And these rules, that's the only purpose for the dealer at the casino is to follow those rules. For example, because the player pulled a 9, the dealer has a 4. The dealer doesn't get to pull another, or I'm sorry, the banker. The banker doesn't get to pull another card. The rules dictate that the hand is over. In this case, player wins again. So we had a player win, tie, and another player win. No, on the banker, I don't have to pull a card. So on a 3 card 9 for the player's hand, if the dealer has a 4, it is a stay. So, Fanter, I'm going by the rules that I printed out. The rules might vary slightly from the casino to casino. These are from frickin' Baccarat DEQ Systems Corp, Nevada Gaming Board, blah, 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 blah. So, Fanter, let's see here. So, Fanter, 3 card 9. A 4 is a stay. So, like I said, the rules may change from player to player or casino to casino. Player 4 for 40. All right, good bet there. Increase those. You see the streak happening right here. 1 is on banker. You got it, bearded boss. Player for 2 and player for 3. You can also shoot in there and increase your bets. So you could say like 3 player $10, or see Aussie Jake did player 4 $40. Great idea, Aussie Jake. Thank you guys. 10 people watching right now. Feel free to jump in. 10 on 2. You got it, Doug. Have a little sip of water there. Okay, we're going to deal this out. 10 on 3 also. 10 for 3. There you go, Shannon. Okay, I'm going to give you a second there if you want to up your bet over here. All right, so player, get the first card, then the banker. So we got a 1 versus a 0. So the 1, you take a card. Now you got a 7. Very good. 7 versus a 0 is a hit for the banker, and they pull another 0. So you got a 7 versus a 0. Another freaking player win, dude. Player's on a tear right now. All right, so banker lost, but we got a player win here, player here, and then Jake with the increase. He's seen the player coming. He went up to 40 on that hand. Very nice. All right, put your bets in the chat. 10 for 2. Okay. We got 140 banker, so 140 on the banker. 10 for 2, that's going to be player again, right? 10 on 3, player again. Yep. And player 340 also. Okay. I think I got it. 40 for player 4. Okay, so we got 1 is on banker, 3 is on player, 4 is on player, 2 is on player. Very good. All right, I think I got that right. All right. Player card gets a 10, banker gets an 8. All right, come on. Pull that 9. Ooh, so we got 3. Come on, 2. Fuck. So we got a 3 versus an 8. So the banker, the hand is different. So even though the banker has an 8, the player is going to get to hit a card. So the player has a 3 and the banker has a 8. Oh, nope. That's automatic win. I stand corrected. Okay, so player has a 3, banker has an 8, is an automatic win. So banker got that one, ladies and gentlemen. So good bet there, bearded boss. You were riding out that banker dry spout or dry spell. The rest of you on player with a loss, I took the chips away from there. All right, we finally changed the momentum. We got a banker win. All right, 40 on number 4 again for Jake. Player for Doug, number 2. All right. I'm going to switch decks here. Number 1, 40 player. 40 on player. Bearded Boss, have you played Baccarat before? 20 on 2 for Doug. You got it. Shannon, what you want to do? Player for 40 for Shannon, or banker for 20 for Shannon. Thank you. Thank you. Banker for 20. All right, you guys are starting to see it. So we had a player streak going. So you'll see these boards in the Baccarat. This is not like a freaking computerized version, obviously, but these are player wins. So we got player, 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 player. Then banker has their first win. So players streak may have ended here. Let's see a banker run start. So we got a 7 for the player and a 2 for the banker. So when the player has a 7 and the banker has a 2, the banker is going to take a hit and they end up with a 6. Simple as that. That's the last card they can take. So we got a 7 versus a 6. So player wins back. It went to the banker for just one hand. Now it's back to the player. So in that case, we have several player wins. Not bad. The only one was Shannon, who had the banker out there. So he got a loss there. No sweat, though. We got 40 here. We got 20 here. And we got 40 over here on hand number 4 for Jake. All right, good job. So player, 20 on player for Doug. Bearded Boss. 40 player 1. You got it. 40 player 1. Shannon is $20 for the player. Jake is going banker this time. All right, so we got player, player, banker, and player. All right, we are ready. Let's get rid of those cards. All right, is the player streak coming again? Is the player streak coming again? 4 versus an 8. Ooh, that sucks. Okay, so if the player has a 4 and the dealer has a 8, that is a player hit. So we do get a card there. And we end up with a 3. So we had a 4, we reduced it, we end up with a 3. On that hand, it was the banker win. So players lose, sorry there, and banker wins. All right. All right. Throw your bets out there. What's up, Big Aves? Big Aves, welcome in, welcome in. Player for 2, still going in at 20. Doug, 50 for banker for bearded boss. Jake and I are, yeah, Jake and you are doing good. Banker 50 for Jake. And then Shannon, we got banker for 20. All right. Banker. Oh, that last one was a banker win. So now we're flopping back and forth. So we had that one player streak, and now we went banker, player, banker. So that's kind of, in my eyes, I'm thinking banker all the way on this hand. Come on. 7 for the player, 7 for the banker. If the player has a 7 and the banker has a 7, it's a stand. So that is just a tie. So that is just a tie. Big A's, there is a bet. In fact, perfect timing on that question. That was actually great timing. So one of the side bets is ties. So if you were to bet your player banker bet, you could also do a prop bet. Let's say in this case you put the prop bet next to your number. Let's say this is the tie prop bet, and then the other one is weird. I don't even want to start playing that. But the tie bet is $5 that the player and banker will tie each other. That pays 8 to 1. So had you bet this side bet of a tie and the tie comes up, you get 8 times, so you win $40 for your $5 bet. But every time that doesn't come up, you lose that. So, it's a risky bet. When it does win, it pays pretty good. What's up, Nico? How you doing? Okay, so we're gonna go back in. You guys want to run those bets back? Nico wants banker. So Nico, you could pick hand 1, 3, or 4. I think they're all going banker. Bearded Boss staying 50 for banker on number 1. Thank you. Okay, yes, big A's. Yeah. So if it's below a 10, it's the true number. So it'd be like 1 through 9, right? If it's a 10 or above, like in your example, 23, then the 10 and the 10, so 20 is worth 0. So your point is 3. So yes, I hope that answered. You kind of asked the question and answered it yourself. Hope that makes sense. Patricia, good casino to play in Vegas. Um, ooh, modest budget. You want to stay into the neighborhoods. Honestly, if you got a modest budget, just come to the Aliante where I play. Okay, I just ran those bets back. Let's see. Jake, you were gonna switch to player. Doug was gonna stay on player but go to $40. I like that. Bearded Boss, what were you gonna do over here? Shannon, let's just say you guys all moved to player. Let's have some fun with this. You guys all switch to player. because you saw the pattern and everybody got a 9 on the player's hand. Very good. And then the dealer has a 4. So when the player has a 9 and the dealer has a 4, it's a stay. That's the end of it. It's an automatic win for the player. So hopefully you're not really trying to keep exact track of your win. If you do, don't count this win unless you were actually on player like Doug was. Okay, hit the chat real quick and tell me what you're going to do on this next hand. We all just got a free win. $50 for hand one, $40 for hand two, $20 for hand one, and $50 for hand four. Okay, 100 for banker number one. Thank you, Bearded Boss. Hey, 16 viewers at once. Pretty good. Join in the chats. Okay, 100 for banker on number one. We got 50 for four on player. That's going to stay. Shannon, 50 for player for Shannon. And Doug's repeat the bet. Okay, so that was a player win. Let me mark that win real quick. Player got the win on that one. Ping ponged around. So it's been, after the player streak, it's been banker, player, banker, player. It's been back and forth. I kind of have a feeling one of these, we're going to hit a streak here on one of these. Okay, we got a 4 versus a 0. So in that case, both hands take a card. Still a 4 because the 10s are worth 0. Over here, we got a 0. We want to see a 10 here. A 10, a 3 or less. A 5 is not good unless you're betting on the banker, which Bearded Boss is. So we have a 4 versus a 5. So banker wins that hand. Okay, banker got 100 on that one. Or no, hand number one got 100 on that one. I'm going to stack these chips and get them out of the way. All right, very nice. $100 win there. Unfortunately, we got losses on the player hands. No sweat, though. Wait, so why could the banker not hit on the 4? So, oh, on the last hand? Because the player had a 9. So when the player has a natural 9 and the banker has a 4, it's the hand is over. Player wins automatically. Good question, though. I'm learning this with you. I got my cheat sheet here, so when you pull out that 9 on a player's hand and the dealer has a 4, they stay. Okay. Doug, same 2 and side bet. Okay. So, all right, we got a side bet. So we're going to do a ties. I'm going to start learning what the other side bets are so I can play with those too. I'd like you guys to get the full experience. One player 50. All right. Bearded Boss doing pretty good over there. 3 for 40 on player. One player 50, 2 side bet, 3. But if we reversed and the banker had a 9, big A's, good question. If you reversed and the banker had a 9 and the player had a 4, then yes, in that case, the player would hit. Let me double check. So if the dealer had a 9 and the player had a 4, no, it's automatic win. Shit. No, if the dealer got an 8 or a 9, it's an automatic win. Unless you got an 8 or 9 yourself. Good question. See, I'm going to learn with you guys. All right, I'm about to do this out. If I could time travel, where would I go? Good question. If I could time travel, where would I go and why? Okay, I got a good answer for that. If I could time travel, where would I go? I would go back to like the height of the Roman civilization because life was very simple. You didn't have all kinds of crap in your life. And the Romans were pretty clean. They had running water. They knew that sewage was, bad and dirty, so And then, but the people kind of lived on their own. You would grow your own stuff, live on your own homesteads. Kind of, I would say maybe like the 1800s, but 1800s are pretty wild in America. So I'd go to Rome and Roman era. Okay, 7 for the player hand versus 8. I got to refer to the card for this one. All right, so player got a 7, banker got a 8. That's just a banker win. That yeah, I'm reading this right. Yeah. Okay, I'm double checking. Player hand is a 7, dealer hand is an 8. Automatic win. I'm sorry, I keep saying dealer. Banker. Automatic win for the banker hand. We were all on player, so mulligan, mulligan. Fuck that hand. We're gonna play through it. Who cares? I'm gonna keep track of that though. That was a banker win. Back and forth again. Still fucking banker, player, banker, player, banker. It's fucking crazy. Running the bets back. Doug staying the same. Shannon, I'm glad you're having fun. I have fun doing this. Baccarat, you came in for the very first time ever playing Baccarat on this channel. Very first time playing Baccarat on this channel. Bearded Boss, he's feeling one of these has got to start streaking. Player 4 for 50. Shannon running it back. Doug running it back. If you guys are watching, you can jump in the chats and play along. So right now, throw in the chat player or banker. And then you can pick. The only person betting banker right now is hand number 1, which is Bearded Boss. So if you want to play the banker, this is your hand. If you want to play the player, any one of those are the same. Okay, come on, monkey here. Show a 10. Nice. That's a 9 versus a 0. Oh, I don't know why I'm celebrating. Like, because that's not the dealer's hand. I even have a hard time remembering that. But player's got a 9, banker has got a 0. If player's got a 9 and banker's got a 0, the banker does get a card. So banker will have a chance to tie, but they don't. They got an 8. 9 versus 8. So player wins on this hand. Banker, sorry, Bearded Boss. I was with you, dude. I thought banker was going to finally go on a streak or something, but oh well. Let's get these payouts going here. Okay. No side bet win for you, Doug. That would have been if there was a pair up there. Okay, let's run those bets out. Chicken sauce, welcome in. Chicken sauce going banker. Now only, welcome in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. Okay, we got a. So if you want to put a bet, say like one banker 50. So I know it's hand number 1. You're betting on the player, and you're betting $50. We're just gonna roll them out there. Whoever says them first. Shannon, you're running your bet back the same. Aussie Jake's gonna go banker for 50, so he's switching down to banker. Banker 4 for 50. Now only we're gonna put you on. We're gonna put you on banker for 50. Hand number 4 is playing banker for $50. Doug, let's run that bonus bet back. Let's try to get that bonus. All right, now and only you're playing number 4 right now. Number 1 has already been bet on player, but number 4 is $50 on banker. So now and only this matches your bet right there. 9. I don't know why I'm celebrating. Like, because some people lost. I'm sorry. 9 on the player's hand, 5 on the banker's hand. When the player has a 9 and the banker has a 5, the hand is over. You don't pull another card there. You stay. So we got a player win. Not bad. Most of the table wins. Sorry, hand number 4. You did not. The bonus bet did not hit, Doug. So I'm going to take that away. But you won the actual play. Shannon's got a nice little stack collecting here. Hand number 1 has a nice little stack collecting too, and banker was a loss. All right, so tell me what you guys want to do. First come, first serve. Whoever hits the chats quickest, let me mark that down as a player win. Again, back and forth. Banker player, banker player, banker player. Like If you guys know what this means, if you play Baccarat and you know what this means, then you know that that's fucking crazy to have it bounce back and forth with no streaks. Okay, running the bet back the same. $40 for player on number three. Banker for 50 down on number four. Yes, you can go. Yes, you can go to the. You can play the same one. 50 on banker. Jake now. Aussie Jake and now only. You guys are on the same wavelength here. So, boom. You guys are $50 on banker. Doug, let's run it back, Doug. I see your pattern there. And then we need a bet for hand number one. Last one was $100 on player. Did I fuck that up? Da 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 da. Three thing banker for 100 for player. Hey, bearded boss, were you 100 on the player last hand, or you were 100 on the banker last hand, right? Okay, I think the bets are right. If I mess them up, just tell me. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. We got a zero versus a three. Neither is a good hand. All right, so we got a zero here. So we want to see that eight or nine come up. Ooh, and we got a two. That was not great. Okay, you were 50 and I did pay you. Okay, I remember now. Thank you, Bearded Boss. Okay, so players got a freaking two. Banker has a three. Banker has to take a card in this setup. Banker ends up with seven. Banker wins. So we got one win down on hand number four. There you go. The rest of them were not winners. No sweat though. All right, throw some numbers out there. Tell me what you want to do. Let me mark down the win here. That was a banker win. Back and forth, back and forth. You know what? Looking at this card, I think you guys should all bet on player. But the second you do that, the banker streak is gonna start. All right, one for banker, $50 for banker, three banker 40. You got it. Three banker 40, one banker 50. Same for Doug. We're gonna run that bonus back to. I'm gonna give you bonuses on straights or pairs. So if we get like a three, four, five, six, something like that, we'll start having some fun with it. We'll have some fun with it. Okay, hand four. I'm going 50 on banker. You guys have been doing $50 bets. I'm gonna stay 50, but I'm gonna go on banker. Okay, four. You say 100 on player. All right, we got you now only. I actually, if I were playing this hand right now, while I'm dealing this out, so you don't think I'm uh, cheating or calling it too soon, I would have went player. Player's got an ace. I mean a one. Ooh, player's got a one. Yikes! That the banker just needs to pull a two or better to win. So a two through nine here is a win. Oh my god, a zero. A one beats a fucking zero. That's insane. Player, I I fucking knew it. I just had a feeling it was gonna keep bouncing back around. That's crazy. Hey, good bet now. Only you got 100 on the player. All right, let me clear those bets off. Now, Bearded Boss, you have been betting this side bet in the casino. Sometimes the side bets include like what you would consider poker. So like jacks and queens would be two pair. I'm gonna call that a bonus win. There you go, my man. There you go. Doug got the side bet. Yeah. So if you guys want, throw a $5 up there on the side bet and a pair on the hand you're betting gives you. Oh, wait. Hold on. I fucked up that side bet. He was on player. Player got a pair. That's 8-1, Bearded Boss. Thank you, Bearded Boss. Doug, I don't know if Bearded Boss meant to call it out, but he just fucking made me realize that you're playing on the player. The player had a pair. So the player had a pair. That gives you 8 to 1. Very nice. Fucking good job, dude. Thanks, Bearded Boss. Doug, nice. Now only, you're number 4, right? All right, you guys, side bets open, guys. Tell me if you want to do a side bet. 3 player 50, you got it. Now only, we go 50 on banker, you got it. Player 100, you got it, Bearded Boss. Okay, bets out, people. Let me switch. Let me go switch decks here. We go to the blue deck. Get some good honest shuffles in there. Rudy Slots, welcome in, man. At the Win Derby Tampa St. Peter right now, buy in $25 up 650%. Wow, that's a lot to decipher, man. Rudy Slots, I do remember you. Thanks for freaking jumping in here, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, Rudy Slots. I remember you. Absolutely. That name. It's a easy username to remember. Oh, 650. Okay, okay. That makes more sense now. I was like up 650%. I was doing math in my head. I was like, what's 25 times 650%? Dude, I was on a whole different thing. Quit shuffling every time, run the shoe out. Okay, thank you, Chicken Slots. In Baccarat, I wasn't sure. I'm supposed to run it all the way out. I'm gonna start doing that, Chicken Slots. I've played and I understand Baccarat, but I've never dealt Baccarat, so this is totally new for me. So we got a new deck. I'm done shuffling it. I'm gonna do a simple cut, and I'm gonna run this whole deck out before I switch over to the blue one. Thank you, Chicken Slots. Okay, it is a new deck, so you guys want to lower your bets a little, take them off. We'll do some mulligan shit. I don't care. All right, call your bets. Rudy Slots, I'm not monetized yet, so there's no way to donate. Keep watching my channel. We'll get there soon enough. Bet limits, I want to kind of keep the bet limits around 100, you know. Um just cuz right now we've got low, everybody's got 2 to $400, maybe 500. So keep them a little low for now. 3 player 40. All right, 3 player 40 for Shannon. Thank you. Doug, you've been running back the same 20 with the side bet. Bearded Boss or somebody on hand number 1, tell me what you want. Now only. You're asking for bet limits. So do you want to do 100 over here? 100's your bet limit. Player or banker, my man, woman, person. Oh, that was fuck. 1 player 50. Thank you, Bearded Boss. Heath needs those subscriptions. Yes, I do need subscriptions. Get more. Actually, you know what I need more than subscriptions? I need freaking views. I need watch hours. Watch hours. I got like 2,800 watch hours, and I need 3,000. So I'm 200 watch hours away. Me and Dawn are doing a streaming event tomorrow night on at Ellis Island. It's already in my channel, so you can go to the channel, you can go to the live, you can get a reminder. But 10 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, we're going live at a casino playing slots as a part of a streamer event with many other streamers. And I really hope that tomorrow night we'll hit our 3,000 watch hours and we'll get our first monetization. Rudy from Queens, dude, freaking, that's cool. I don't think I've ever had anybody from like New York City. So thanks for tuning in from one of the 5 boroughs, Rudy Slots. Chicken Slots, they usually have a shoe of 6 to 8 decks. Yeah. So I know they only do the smaller decks when you're doing the peel in reveal, so you can bend the cards. In the casino, they'll literally let you fold the cards, but they only do one or two decks at a time because they burn and throw those decks away because everybody's ruining the cards. But chicken slots, I didn't know they go up to 6 to 8 decks. That's crazy. All right, 100 on banker down here. Thank you. Final calls and cards coming out. We got 0 versus a 3. Okay. My mom's house, I'm a dentist office off Elmont. Dude, you're a dentist in New York? Fuck, bro. I can't imagine how much money you pay out. Or that's insane. Okay, zeros. I just immediately I went to like, man, like everything's expensive, like rent for an office, for for a doctor's office, let alone that's got to be expensive. Players got a 0, they take a card and they pull a 9. Players, you guys are fucking stoked right now. So players got a 9. Dealer, not dealer. I keep saying dealer. Banker. Banker has a 3. Banker gets to hit it, and banker ends up with a 0. So big loss on the banker hand. Sorry down there, hand number 4, but we got a player win here. We got a player win here. Doug, you see your pairs on your player? You did it again, Doug. And we got a $40 win here for Milady. Doug, check this out, Doug. You did this. You got the side bet again, Doug. And it's a pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you go to the casino and you bet on that side bet and they don't pay you out like this, don't blame me because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. But tonight it's working out fucking great for you, my man. I'm actually gonna have to cash in some of these red chips because your stack is really out of control there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining in the chats too, man. Really appreciate all of you. Really appreciate all of you so much. 100 for player on hand number 1. Doug's got that side bet, smashing it. All right, yeah. Oh, don't worry about that hand now and only because there's a free ATM here. Did you guys see that fucking big ass grasshopper or whatever the fuck? Something flew off. Damn near pissed my pants. Okay, side bet 20 and 50 on the player. Ooh, I like that. All right, 50 on the player, side bet for 20 over here. Dude, he's inspired by you, Doug. Let's get him some money. Let's get him some money. King. Okay, we got a 9 versus a 3. A 9 versus a 7. Player wins. Sorry, I dealt that one out kind of fast, but we had a 4 versus a 3. So the player takes the first hit, pulls a 9, very good. And then the banker, a 3 versus a 9, they're going to take a card. They pull a 7. So player wins, table wins, everybody's on banker. Spectacular, people. Shannon, sorry that bet came. Your chat came in a little slow. I already had you out there for 40, but I'll give you 50 anyways because I'm just that kind of dealer. All right, Doug, you didn't hit that side bet. No sweat though. There's 50 for 40, Shannon. I got your back. We did not hit the side bet here, so taking the side bet away. But we got the 50 here. Everybody wins. All right, throw those bets out there again. You could say repeat. Player won that hand. That was 2 players in a row, wasn't it? If you, I think I missed a marking. Was that 2 players in a row? Okay, 100 for the player plus 50 on the side bet. Bearded boss, dude. Oh man, I want you to hit that 50 side bet so bad, so bad. Okay, player 3 for $50 this time, not 40, 50. Black chips for Doug. I'm gonna give you some black chips, Doug. Okay, that is $100 right there. Black chip for you, Doug. There's another 100. It's another black chip. They got 200 in black chips and 200 in green chips. You're gonna repeat your bet the same. Two players in a row. Thank you, Bearded Boss. Number 4 is 100 for the banker. All right, we got 3, we got 2, we got 4. Okay, I think we're all good. 100 on player. Oh, Josh jumping in. Josh, now only. Josh jumped in with banker for $100. So now only, I'm gonna put you on just for this hand. You're on this one. So you got 100 with 50 on the side bet, riding along with Bearded Boss, about to get a fucking big prop bet. So we got a 5 versus a 3. A 5 versus a 3 is a hit. 9. Good hand, player. And a 9 versus a 3 is a hit. 5. So we got 9 versus 5. Player wins. We got no pairs. We got no straights. So the side bets don't win. But we got a $100 win there. Get that red chip off of there. There we go. $100. We got 20. Shannon with the 50 again. Back to back wins. Banker just jumped in, Josh. First hand, not a good one. But now only you switched over to this hand and you won. So good for you, man. Bearded Boss staying the same. Doug, you are on a roll, my man. We're gonna do your side bet again. All right. Give me some bets out there for 1, 3, and 4. Okay, Bearded Boss, 50 side bet, 100 on the player. Great. Now and only. Oh, you want to go to 50, Doug? All right. Doug's going 50 and 5. Very good. Shannon, 50. Good for you. And the last bet, this one. No, you didn't win the side bet last hand. There was no pairs or straights. I checked though. It was like a it's like a 4-7-2 or something. Yep, no wins on the side bet. We're getting it this time though. How about this time? That was 100 now only. Weren't you 100 on player? Yes, 100 on player, $20 side bet. Okay. All right, I got you on this one. Now you're back in your home spot there. Starting with the jack for the player, ace for the banker. That's a 5 versus a 5. We got a tie. We got a tie. Yes. Dude, you guys got a tie there. Freaking spectacular. Okay, let me see what happens when the player has a 5 and the dealer has a 5. It's a card for each of us. Now, you guys already won the side bets. Oh, no. Oh, I fucking celebrated too early. It has to be a tie at the end. Let's just tie it here, dude. Yeah, let's just tie it up again. Come on, give me a 10. Oh, thank you. Oh, the fucking cards redeemed me, dude. I celebrated early, guys. It was a 5 versus a 5, but that wasn't the final hand. The final hand is now after they each took their hit, but it's still a 5 versus 5. So we got bonuses. Players don't win, but we got big bonuses coming. Holy crap. 50, that's 8 times. That's $400, dude. Holy shit. 8 times over here is $40. And we got 20 over there. That's 160. We're gonna splash out some colors here. We got black, green, that's 150, and red makes 160 off of a $20 bet. Spectacular wins, you guys. Dude. Oh my God. You'd be jumping for joy. Doug, steady Eddie, dude, just smashing it over here. That was a freaking great time to bet the bonus, dude. That doesn't happen a lot. So good job, you guys. Same bet for Shannon. Shannon, you want to throw a side bet out there? Like, What's up, Cat's Eye Lover? Welcome in. Welcome into the viewing and chatting. Okay, we got a $5 bet for you coming in, Shannon. All right, you guys staying on player? Keeping your side bets the same, staying on player. We're just gonna roll with it. Bearded Boss, thank you. Same bet for you. That was 50 there. Doug, you were 5 there, and you were 20 there. We're gonna leave it like that. Come on, player. Ooh, 6 versus a 1. So we got a 6 versus a 1. We don't have any pairs or anything special yet. A 6 versus a 1. The player's hand must be valued. Okay, so the player stays on 6. The dealer hits on a 1. They end up with a 10. So player wins. Now and only. Oh, yeah, 4 hands. 4 hands is hard to get all the view in. All right, let me do these payouts here and then I'll keep chatting away. Okay, no bonuses. Sorry, guys, no bonuses on that one. But we have a 6 versus a 0, so we've got some player hands. Everybody's on player. So we got some money to dish out here. There's 100, there's 50, there's 50, and there's 100. I am going to I'm going to take a minute here to see if I can't rearrange the view a little bit. Let me ask you guys a question though, and jump in the chats, please, and please help me out here. Are you guys able to see the cards clearly here? Because when I'm on full screen, I can see them pretty well. Like I'm just gonna throw a card up there. Like I can see that well. I'm asking because I'm wondering if I can move the camera back so I can get number one in the frame. And I'm also asking because maybe, just maybe, I'll go to landscape on my next, go to landscape on my next one. Hmm. Decisions. All right. I'm going to bump this back a little bit and grab a smoke. Intermission. Player wins again. Hey, we guys, we're on a player streak. That was a good question earlier. So if you feel like jumping in the chats and telling me if you could time travel, when and or where would you go and why? That was a good question. Yeah, I'll try to talk through the hand. That's why Baccarat's nice because I only have 2 hands to talk through. I've always thought landscape mode would kind of kill it because like when I'm watching YouTube, I'm always holding my phone like this. Like if you did landscape mode, wouldn't you have to hold your phone like this? I thought about going landscape mode. Now only. I watch Walking Dead. I love that. Some of the spin-offs were kind of cheesy, but the OG original Walking Dead was great. There was one season towards the end though, just was the most stupid thing ever. Is when they were with those people. My man looks and sounds like Negan. I'll take that, dude. He does kind of have like that broadcaster voice. And I've been told before that I've got that kind of voice. Okay, we're gonna stay with the bets how they are. I don't think I can switch to landscape, but give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with me here. I don't believe once I started the live I can change it to landscape, but I'm gonna see. Maybe I can. No, once I started the live, I gotta stay. So maybe next night I'll try that. But for tonight, I'm gonna see if I can't get a little different angle here. Try to get some of the more of those chips in there. Okay. All right, hand 1 and 4. I'm sorry you guys can't see all of your chips, but you can see some of them now. That's my Vanna White hand. Okay. All right, we're on a player run here. Side bet for Doug. Bearded Boss, I'm going to throw you out there at 25 this time. You were doing 50 out there. You lost a couple in a row. Shannon, let's go for it. Let's go for it, Shannon. Number one player, $100, 50 on the side. Thank you, Bearded Boss, for jumping in the chat there. Same over here for Shannon on number 3. I need the leather jacket and the fucking nailed baseball bats. I got a baseball bat right here. It doesn't have nails in it, but look at that. See? Oh, here, we'll make that my Negan prop. Boom. I got the Negan prop right behind me. It just wants to roll away. Ha ha! Doug, 20 on the side. Thank you. See, there goes the Negan prop already. It fell already. Okay, we're going to deal this out. Ready? Player. Boom. 7, not bad. 6. Ooh, this is a good hand. We got a 6 versus a 7. 7 is a stay. Yep. A 7 versus a 6. Player's hand is a 7. Is a stay. Dealer's hand is a 6. The dealer's got a hit at the banker. I said fucking dealer. Oh, we're gonna move you to banker. I might mulligan that because the banker has to hit here. The banker has to hit a 6, and they pull another 6, so they got a 2. So we got 7 versus a 2. We're gonna mulligan this hand now and only because you came in at the last minute and switched it to banker, which was a good bet, but it didn't hit. So we're gonna call that a mulligan. On the other hand, here we don't have any pairs, we don't have a tie, so the bonus bets don't win that time. All it takes is one big banger like that over there. We do have some player wins though, so I'm gonna start giving out some. I'm gonna give out some black chips over here to Bearded Boss. Hell yeah, Bearded Boss. You got a flush? It's so we got diamond, heart, diamond, diamond. So it would have to be a 5 card flush, like 5 regular poker. So no flush, unfortunately. Okay, we got a $50 win here, $50 win here, and a $100 win there. One player 20 on the side bet for the player. Bearded Boss mixing it up. Doug, you're still freaking you're still stacking, Doug. And Shannon on number 3. Number 2 and number 2 and 3 are just stacking. I'm gonna start calling the cards out a little more because I know it's far away. Like I said, man, one of these days I'm gonna freaking get a full-on production studio and it'll be totally different. Okay, tell me what you want on your bets. Hand number 3 and 4. That's Shannon, now and only, or Jake. Same for you, Shannon. That was a 50. I'm gonna pull your side bet this time because I've been betting your side bet for you and it hasn't hit. Now and only wanted to go 100 on banker. We're gonna put you on 100 on banker this time. Oh shit, was that a player win? Yeah, that was a player win. Player's on a streak right now. Player's got 4 in a row right now. Can we make it 5 with an 8 versus a 0? Yeah, you can make it a 5. An 8 versus a 0, great hands. The dealer, the banker, does take a card. They end up with a 3. So players got 8, bankers got 3. Sorry, hand number 4. Banker loses. But we got player win here. Player win here. We got another black chip coming out, Bearded Boss. Fucking smashing it. No bonus, though. Woo! Freaking A, man. 100 for banker. 20 on the side bet for number 4. This is the last hand in this shuffle. Shannon. Stacking, Shannon. Doug, stacking. Boss man, stacking. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, people. That was another player hand. Holy crap! Let me show you the board real quick. So we started with a player streak, and then we went banker, player, banker, player, banker, player, banker, and then we got a player streak going right now. Unless I missed something. Player for 100 for Shannon on number 3. Okay, we got 50 for 2. You got it, my man. 100. All right, we're in. We're ready to deal this out. Let's go. Streak is definitely on the player right now. That's a good streak too. 5 in a row. Can we make it 6? With the 6 versus a 4. Okay, a 6 versus a 4. Player stays on a 6, and the banker will hit on a 4. And they end up with a 2. So banker 2 versus player 6. Player wins again. The player streak continues. Sorry, now and only on number 4. No side bets won. No straights, no flushes. We got diamond, diamond, heart. No pairs, no ties. Banker loses. Player, $100 win there, Shannon. $50 win there, Dougie. Dougie Fresh. And $100 win for Bearded Boss Man. Great hands. I wonder if my neighbors see me in here and they think I'm fucking crazy because I'm sitting here with the garage wide open because it's hot in Las Vegas. It is hot in Las Vegas. Okay, we played through that whole deck. I'm going to read the rules more and see. Maybe I should pull out my 6 deck and play 6 at a time. 6 decks at a time. Ooh, Bearded Boss. Switching it up, man. Going with 100 on the banker. Doug. Same bet for you, Doug. That was 50 and 20, I believe that was correct. All right, now and only is going 150 on banker. 150 for banker. Dude, I have watched this game enough and played this game enough to know that after that kind of player streak, dude, it's got to, I hate to say it, but it's got to end, man. 2 versus a 3. That's a card for the player. Player ends up with a 1. Yikes. A 1 versus a 3. 1 versus a 3. The banker hits, ends up with a 5. Player streak ends with a 1 versus a 5. Banker wins. We've got no pairs or straights on the player. No pairs on the player hand. No straights across the board. A split pair like this, where the pair is on 2 different hands, doesn't count. It has to be a pair on your hand or a straight or full house or flush with all of them. So no side bet. And we've got player losing to banker. So I'm going to just slide that $100 right over there. And, 150. Oh. Hold on. I owe $50 over there. Boom. That's 150 for 150. Player loses here. Another black chip for Bearded Boss. All right. Who wants to do a quick chip count? We could do a quick chip count real quick. All right, let me clear this hand. Let's start over here with hand number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 800, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 1,100, 1,200, give or take. Not bad. Doug. You got 200, 300, 580. 580 for you, my man. Shannon, that is 400. You've got like $480. And then hand number four has 200, 300, 400, 500, and like $20. Good job, you guys. Bearded boss on a fucking tear. Yeah, Doug, we're gonna add your chips in from yesterday. I got your tally right here. So you started with everybody started with 300 tonight. So Doug, for you, um, you started with 300. That left you 3,000 in the bank, and you're over 300. So you're doing real good tonight. Spectacular. Okay, player streak ended. Mark the banker. We have not had a banker streak yet. FYI, people. FYI. Okay, tell me where you want to place your bets. We haven't had a banker streak. Player 50 for Shannon. Player 50. Player 150 with one on the side. Or 100 with 50 on the side, I mean. Okay. Hit me up here, Doug. You gonna stay the same, Doug? You've been doing 50 and 20. You're out of nickels, so let's go 25 there, Doug. I'll rebate you the $5 if you decide to change that. 200 on banker for number four for now and only. Now only. All right, let's deal this out. Player with a one, dealer with a three. Player's gonna hit that one, end up with two. Not great. A two versus a three is a hit. And that was a bad hit because that ended up a one. So we've got a two versus a one. We got no pairs, and we've got no straights or flushes or full houses. So side bets are gone. And we have a player win. You guys are betting smart, man. I would have went on banker like hand number four. Sorry about that, hand number four. Now only. I would have went with you on banker, dude. I thought a banker streak was gonna start to happen, but nope. It went to player again. Okay. All right, give me your bets. Jump in there real quick. Doug, we're going to run yours back 25 and 20. Shannon, we're going to run yours back 50. I'm sorry, 50 and 25. 50. 150 on player for hand number one for Bearded Boss. Thank you for jumping in there. Same for Shannon. Doug, you're in. Now only tell me what you want to do. I'm going to start the deal slowly and wait for the chat to come in. If not, he's going to do what I would do, which would be 100 on banker. Okay, I'm going to stick with that. Two for the player, two for the banker. Okay. Two for the player, two for the banker. Fucking A, dude. Let me double check my math. We got a two versus a two. It's a push, so player and banker stays the same. But Dougie Poo, Dougie Poo, that's a tie. That's 8-1. So 25 times 8. How about $200 your way, sir? Two. Very freaking nice. Okay, we're gonna run your bets back. We got a little change in bet. All in for the banker over here. I'll do an all in for the banker for you. Wish you the best luck, my man. Now only all in on the banker hand. Great win, Doug. Let's clear these cards off. Give me your bets if you want to change them. Otherwise, I'm going to leave them the way they were. And that was a tie. Ooh. So that means it's in my mind. In my mind here, that means it's going to go on to banker. Let's see if I'm right. Ooh, I was right. 5 versus 8. Player is going to take a card on that. Ends up with a 5. Banker stays on their 8, so banker wins. We've got no pairs. We've got no straights or flushes. We did not tie, so no side bet there, Doug. But, and players lose. That's 150 there. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I can't apologize to everybody all the time on this game because somebody, anytime someone's winning, that means someone's losing. For example, over here, look at this all in win. That is a big swing right there. Okay. Good timing on that. Now only on number 4. Good timing on that. One player 100. You got it. Doug, we're going to run your bet back the same. 50 and 25. Bonuses have been good to you. What do you want to do now only? Destroy. Destroya. What's up? Welcome into the chat. Jump in quick enough and I'll make a bet for you. It's all free, of course. Shannon, you're going to run that 50 back, Shannon, right? On player? I'm going to say yes. You've been running the same bet a while. We're due for another player streak, or we're going to bounce back and forth. Ping pong, ping pong. Okay, now and only. What do you want to do? I think now and only wants to go on banker again because we haven't had a banker streak yet. We're going to get the banker streak going. Banker streak en route. Sorry if your money's on player. 0 versus a 5. So we take a card on that 0. We end up with an 8. Wow. I could be wrong here. I may have fucked up on my gut feeling here. We do have a 5 versus an 8. An 8 versus a 5 is a stay. Instant winner, chicken dinner. We have no pairs in your hand. We have no flushes, straights, or full houses. They got to be 5 cards. So no side bets. But we got a freaking player win again. That's 100. That's 50. That's 50. Sorry over there on the banker bet, but you actually had that really great hand last hand, so you're doing pretty good. Okay, same bet for Bearded Boss. That was 100. Bearded Boss, did you have a side? You had no side bet that time, right? 20 and 50 for banker over here. 20 and 50 for banker. Shannon's running it back. No side bets. Instead of all in, I have a feeling this is coming, so we'll just do $100. So I'm gonna double your bet for you. Okay. Compulsive gambling. Yeah, that is compulsive, man. Okay, same for 2. All right, we're in. We're in. We're in. We got a 1 versus a 4. So the 1 takes a card, ends up with a 6. Now only it's no all in. You might not want all in on this end. Let's see. Let's see. Trust me on this one. A 6 versus a 4. The dealer has to hit a 6 versus a 4. I mean the banker. I keep saying dealer. The banker. Banker ends up with a 4. Player wins again. Ooh. Good thing you didn't go all in. Now and only. Now only. We do have a player win though. So ping ponging around there. We got no pairs, no straights, no side bet wins. But we got 100 here. We got a 50 here, Doug. We got a 50 here. Banker loses and no side bet. Wow, dude, you guys are you guys are doing pretty good on this player strategy. Just stay player, man. Shit, it's working great. Same bet for Bearded Boss. That was no side bet, $100. Uh, Doug's been doing the side bet. Shannon's been staying steady Eddie. Thank you for jumping in the chats. You guys are on point, man. I love you. I freaking love it. Now only, what you gonna do? You've been switching it up a little bit. Currently, it's been a banker player tie banker player. So banker player banker. It's been flipping and flopping. Amber, what's up, lady? How you doing? I'm doing good. My evening is going great. We're playing a new game. We're doing Baccarat. You want to learn some Baccarat? Yeah, please like and subscribe while I take a drink of my ice cold water. Water is good. H2O. Okay. I'm gonna get neck cramps from doing this all night reading this shit. Just here to watch. All right, no sweat, no sweat. We're going banker. It's ping ponging. Now only I got you in a banker. So Amber, if you've never played Baccarat, you'll get the hang of it. A king is a zero. A queen is a zero. A 10, jack, queen, king are worth zero. So in this case, you have a six. And in this case, you have a one. A six versus a one. A six is an automatic stay. A one is a hit for the banker. Banker ends up with eight. Banker wins. We have no straights, no pairs, no ties, so no side bet. And player finally, you guys lost a hand. That's you guys have been just killing it. I guess it's not the first hand you lost, but you guys have been doing good. Banker win over here for now only. All right, throw your bets out there in the chat. Okay, one player, 200. Bearded Boss, you get this, man. All of you guys get this, dude. I love it. One player, 200. $200 bet on player spot number one. Thank you. Fucking awesome. Doug Stan, Steady Eddie. It's been fucking working out great. Shannon has been going steady Eddie. It's been working out great for her. Now only you want to go a big bet with a side bet of 20. All right. Banker big bet. Let's go 200 for your banker. That's a big bet. And let's go 25 on the side bet. That's a big side bet too. Okay, three, you're at 50. All right, we're dealing them out. Player has a six, dealer has a three. So player stays on a six, banker has to take a card, they end up with a five. Player six versus banker five, player wins. We got no pairs, no ties, no flushes, so no side bets. But we got some player wins here. Another 200 for Bearded Boss, dude. Another 50 for Doug, and another 50 for Shannon, and another banker loss, dude. You know what we're doing wrong now only? I'm kind of playing this one a little bit. What we're doing wrong is we're not betting with these guys. They're fucking whatever they're doing, I'm fucking doing from now on, dude. That's crazy. Just stacking chips over here. Boom. Oh, dude, you're going banker all in. Oh God, you're trying to fade these people. That's what happens. 100, Dougie. Doug's in 100. Okay, banker 100, 25 side bet. Banker 100, 25 side bet. Ooh, that is a strategic switch there. That is a strategic switch on me there, Bearded Boss. I like that. Oh, a 0 versus a no. Oh my God. Bearded Boss, you're a fucking legend, dude. That's insane, man. Okay, it's not over yet. A 0 has to take a card. A 4 versus a 9. Banker wins. Bearded Boss. Wow. Okay. We've got no single hand pairs. We've got no straights or flushes. So we got no side bets. Players lose, but we got a big win over here. Went all in just at the right time on Banker. He's been sticking with Banker and it paid off. Bearded Boss with the last minute switch from player to Banker paying off. Spectacular bet. You guys are all making good bets, man. You guys are all making very good bets. Okay, red deck is dead. That was the last hand. We're gonna switch over to blue here. Oh shit! I already forgot. Was that a player or a banker hand? I didn't mark it. I got the memory of a goldfish. I don't remember very well. One player 200. One player 200. Doug running it back at 50. Shannon running it back at 50. Do you guys want side bets at all? Last one was banker. Thank you, Bearded Boss. Okay, that's the first time we had more than one banker hand in a row. That's weird. We've had player streaks, but then it's been ping pong, ping pong. But we got something going here. We got a banker streak, possibly in the brewing. Possibly in the brew here. Going 100 this time on player. Good bet, Shannon. Okay, we got a 0 versus a 6. Players got to take a card. We got pairs, though. Wait, Doug, you've been doing side bet all night long, dude. Doug, I might have missed that. Doug, do you want a side bet on that? Yes. Okay. Doug, you got it. Fucking spectacular. Player has a 2 versus a 6. A 2 versus a 6, banker stays. So banker wins that hand. So players lose, but side bet wins. Shannon and Bearded Boss, did I miss your side bet? Let me know if I did. I will gladly correct that. Doug got the pair. I'm doing 8-1 on that. That's $200 on $25 bet. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, thank you, Bearded, for being honest. You could have said side bet and I would have paid you out, but thank you for being honest. Okay, so call your bets out there real quick. Doug has got a good strategy going here. It's working, man. It is working. Same bet. I mean, this is really a numbers game. So if you just stay with the same bet all night long, there's a very good chance you'll do good. That last hand was player, right? Okay, banker for now and only. We're gonna go big stacks on the banker, but I'm gonna save you some money. Okay, 300. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would much rather do a even bet. 300. 300 for banker. Okay, everybody's good. Oh wait, I missed Bearded Boss. 100 on player. I got you now. 8 versus a 6. Great hand. 8 versus a 6 is just stop right there. Banker does not take a card on that hand, so it's a player win with the 8 versus a 6. There are no side bet wins. Unfortunately, the banker lost. But fortunately, the player lost. It's a crazy game, man. I'm like, fortunately, it didn't win. Fortunately, it didn't win. Some that helps, some that doesn't. Banker, my win, bro. I think I might have. Don't be shy. Join in the chat if you're watching. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining in the chats and playing along. I love it. Very nice. Ooh, that was a tough loss there. We're on another player streak. All right, same for you, Bearded Boss. Where you at, Bearded Boss? 100 on player again. We're on a player streak. Well, we're starting one. We got two. Two on the player. Same for Bearded Boss. Let's go player, dude. Let's not fade. So if everybody's betting player, let's not fade them. Let's go player. Play on, play up. So we got a 2 versus a 5. 7. Ooh, shit, that sucks. 2 versus a 5. I think the banker stands. Yeah, 2 versus a 5. Banker stands. So banker wins that hand. Son of a bitch. Well, the banker finally fucking won a hand. Not when we wanted it. Okay, we've got spade, spade, spade. We've got no flushes, no straights, no pairs, no side bets. And unfortunately, we got a loser, a table loss. That was the first time in a while that's happened. That might be the first time all night that's happened. Because we split our bets. Banker 300. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, I like what you're thinking, Bearded Boss. Okay. Shannon. Doug, are you guys gonna flip? Are you gonna do a banker bet? Same for Shannon. Oh, I'm going banker. I'm going banker with all in. Oh, now you want to go player? Okay, we don't have 500, so you go all in on player. Okay, you got it. Doug, same for Doug. Okie dokie. 7 versus 7. What the fuck? That's insane. And they're suited. Club 8-9, diamond 8-9. That's fucking insane, dude. Watch, let's tie here. Let's pull monkeys. Ooh, monkey. Monkey! Fuck yeah! That's for you, Doug. Everybody else is a push. But Doug, you got it again, dude. You got a tie. That's a 7 versus a 7. That's another 200, Doug. Woo-hoo-hoo. Damn. You're fucking good luck, dude. You need to come to Vegas. We'll go fucking gambling together, my man. That was crazy. All right, let's run those bets back then. Because that was a tie. Nobody win, nobody lost, except for that side bet, which was a big win. Player 300. All right. Going player 300. Calculated risk. Oh, dude. Calculated risk. That's a cool tag name. I like that. Strategy is, you got to follow the hand. So the strategy would be just good luck. The other strategy is play the same hand every time all night long. And the third strategy is try to predict when the waves are coming because this is a Baccarat scorecard. So here's a player streak. Then it goes banker player, banker player, banker player. That's who won the hand. Another player streak. Then we got banker player, banker player, two bankers, two players, and now we're on a new streaker. Um, Now and only. You said player for 500, right? Yeah, now and only. Your last chat that came through was player for 500. You didn't have 500, so I went all in on player because you said player for 500. But it was a push anyway, so you didn't win or lose. Okay. Doug wants to cash in for some black chips. Wait. Doug, you've got 4 green chips. 2 of them out, 3 of them out on the bet. Do you want to cash those in for 100? Um, you don't really need to, but let me know. Let's hear that strategy. Calculator risk. I want to say calculated, like calculated risk, but I'm with you. There's only 64 possible outcomes, and the beat road choose one, and the best road choose one. Huh. You're gonna have to explain that. You're gonna have to explain that. We're staying on player. Everybody's staying. Oh, good. Woo! Fuck yeah. Okay, so player, you're on player, so the aces don't help you because they're not your hand. It's got to be on the player hand. However, player's got a 9, banker's got a 2. The banker's gonna take a card, but it's gonna be shit. So everybody's on player, player, player. Everybody wins. We got no pairs or straights. This pair is on the banker hand, so it doesn't count for you. But we got some wins here. We got 3 for Bearded Boss, 2 for Doug, 2 for Shannon. We got a big stack of reds here for now only. Calculator risk. Explain that strategy to me. There's only 64 possible outcomes, and the beat road choose one. Do you mean this? And the best road is to choose one? Chat came late. Okay. Hey, it's a good thing the chat came late because the previous hand was a push and this hand was a win. So call that a win now only. And trust me, one of the hardest things for me to do is deal with the lag in the chat, man. It's so tough to deal with. So thank you guys for bearing with me, and thank you for bearing with me and humoring me while I fumble through this concept and figure it out, and hopefully y'all have a little fun with me while I do it. Okay, now only we're gonna give you some green chips. So that's 50. That's 100. We're gonna take that and give you 4 green chips. That's $100 in green chips. Then you got 50, 80 plus your 100. So you guys are looking good. Okay, I'm gonna take a second to read this here. Do you believe you can win Baccarat? Okay, I'm gonna take a second here. I'm gonna grab a smoke. We're gonna clear these cards out. Tell me what your bets are, and I'm gonna read calculator risk comment, and we're gonna try to figure this out here. What's a good strategy? I think something's wrong on my end. It says 1 viewer. That doesn't seem right. We have more than 1 people chatting. How could there only be 1 viewer when there's 4 or 5 people chatting? That doesn't add up. The math ain't mathin'. What time is it? 12:30. Mm. Okay. So from 2 colors, 364 possible ways. If you have 6 boxes like the beat road, you choose. Like the best to choose one before walk into the casino. Keep adding that the full sequence, but not fail you. That's so weird. Why does it only show 1 viewer? For 2 colors, 364 possible ways. If you have 6 boxes like the beat road, okay. Choose one before you walk into the casino. Keep adding that to the full sequence, but not, and it will not fail you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think if I'm understanding you correctly, Doug's playing that strategy tonight. At the very beginning of the night, we had a player streak going. I'm gonna go 100 on the player here. Very beginning of the night, we had a player streak going, and Doug's been playing player the whole night, and it has paid off. Same thing for Shannon. Both of you guys. Oh, sorry, I fucked that up. I was dealing blackjack. Okay, we got a 6 versus a 3. That's a stay. Got to take a hit on the banker. You were going to say banker 400. Let's hold off on that bet, Bearded Boss. 100 on 2. We'll go there. Let's hold off on that. Bearded Boss, let's see what happens here. Oh, never mind. It already happened. Okay, we got 6 versus 5. So player wins again. Player wins again. Bearded Boss, I'm glad the chat came in a little slow there because you did win. No bonus. We don't have a pair here, and we don't have a flush or straight, and we did not tie each other's hands. But you do have $100 win there, 50 there, and we got 100 here for now only. Yeah, Bearded Boss, dude, the chat helped us on that time. Okay, player for 400. Calculator risk. Thank you so much for the freaking engaged comment and interaction with all of us here. I'm gonna have to study that strategy because I kind of get it, and it seems like that would be a freaking good strategy. Okay, now only is going player for 400. Shannon's the same. 100 on number 2 for Doug. And need a big win, and please keep my chips okay. I will play later. Okay. So we're going to go. You paid a lot of money for it. I know how you paid money by playing and practicing the strategies. It feels so good. Man, I gotta try that, dude. Uh Doug, I'm gonna take 100 to give you some more green chips so we can do your side bet over here. I'm on now like 4. Bearded Boss, I'm on number 1 now only. Oh, I'm sorry. I just misspoke. I know you're on number 1, Bearded Boss. I know you're there. Okay, we're gonna bets are out. Yeah, I know you're there, Bearded Boss. If I said now only, I just misspoke. 12 versus 4. Ooh, not bad. 6 versus a 4. 6 versus a 4, the banker takes the card, and they end up with a 4. So we got 6 versus 4. Player wins again. Player. Just insane. Oh, wait a minute here. Bearded Boss, you're the first one to go on board here. I don't have enough black chips to pay you. So you are a plus 400 in the bank, baby. Very nice. Okay, we got no side bet win, so we got no pairs here. We don't have a straight. We have 2 pair, 2 tens and 2 fours. I'm gonna call that a win, dude. I'm gonna call that even money win. And then you got 100 for your actual bet. You got 50 for Shannon. And you got 100 down here for now only. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna keep 100. Do you want now only? Do you want to do player or banker now only? Number 1 player 100. Doug, I'll take your chips back. Black ones. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna leave you with 4. So I'm taking 5, and I'm putting Doug on the book for a plus 500. Very nice. 100 on players for Shannon. Doug's back at 100. And now only, are you gonna do player or banker? You're gonna stay with the field. You're gonna stay with everybody. Ride the wave. Yes. Fucking spectacular. Eight versus a three. Eight versus a three is a stay. Player wins again. All right, no side bet, but player wins again. So this, calculator risk. If you stepped in the casino, 100, 100, 100, 100. If you stepped in the casino with that strategy, and this is how the strategy works out, it's freaking working out spectacular for everybody here tonight. All right, same bet for Bearded Boss. 100 on players. Shannon and Doug are staying true to their form. Ride the wave, man. Ride the fucking wave, dude. It's coming. Oh my goodness. A fucking 8 versus a 4? This is insane. 8 versus 4 is a stand. Player wins again. We got 3, 5, ace, 3. So no side bet again, but player wins again. That's 100. That's 100. That's 100. That's 100. Holy cow, you guys. That's insane. All right, I gotta buy some black chips from you guys, okay? Okay. I'm gonna buy some green chips and black chips. Doug, you got a lot of money here, but not huge stacks. My biggest stacks of 25s are here. So Shannon, I'm gonna take some 25s from you. That's 100, 200, 300, 400. So I'm taking $400 from you, Shannon. Oops, and I'm splashing them all over the place. And I'm going to put you down for a plus 400. So you got $400 in the bank over here on paper. Good job, Shannon. I'm not going to take any of those. I got to take some black chips over here. A lot of black chips over here. Fucking Bearded Boss is a boss tonight with the black chip. So I'm taking $1,000. That's 10 black chips. So Bearded Boss, you got 1,400 in the bank right now. Spectacular. Freaking spectacular. Okay, tell me what you want your bets to be while I finish my cigarette and grab another cerveza. One more cerveza, a few more hands, and we'll call it a night. Thank you guys for playing along tonight. All right, 300 on Banker. Same bet for Doug. Same bet for Shannon. Now only jump in there real quick on the chat. Tell me what you want to do on hand number 4. We got one more deal left, and then we'll shuffle. We'll play another deck, and then call it a night. I got to work early tomorrow. I got a big day tomorrow. I will be hauling and unloading about 3,000 fucking pounds of flooring all by my damn self because that's how I roll because I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, 3,000 pounds of flooring material. I got to unload. I got to load it, unload it, and carry it upstairs. Son of a bitch. It is gonna be a long day, and then I gotta be home early so I can go to the fucking streamer event. So go to my channel tomorrow night. Um, you'll see the upcoming live event for tomorrow night. Um, we're gonna be at the Ellis Island with about 13, 14, 15 other streamers, all small channels. A lot of them, almost every one of them, is bigger than myself. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm the smallest content creator that's going to be there, which is exciting. I'm not even monetized yet, but I got invited and I'm going to go. And me and my wife are going to have some fun and we're going to play along, eat some cocktails, drink some shit, fucking hopefully win some money. What up, Tayu? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Doug's going to smoke a cigarette with me. Smoking's bad. Don't smoke. I should quit. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. Okay. All right. We got bets in. I haven't heard from Now Only, so Now Only is gonna play, ride the wave, play the player. We got 6 versus a 7. A 6 is a stay. So a player hand on a 6, you stay, and the dealer and the banker pulls a 7. So yeah, okay, I'll keep 200 aside for you. In fact, I'm gonna call that a mulligan for you because you did say you were gonna take a break, so we're calling that a mulligan. Banker wins though. I gotta do this to you guys. No bonuses. I hate to do that, but I gotta keep it somewhat honest, like. And but you guys are just smashing it tonight. All right, throw your bets back in the chat. Tell me what you want to do this next hand. I gotta do a shuffle here. Yeah, the chat's slow, man. That's the worst part about this is I gotta freaking. I feel like if I slow down for the chat, it gets so slow because the slower I go, then the slower the chats get responded to, and then it's like it's a vicious cycle, man. So I just sometimes I gotta just keep going through, even if the chat's a little slow. 3 player 50. Thank you, Shannon. 3 player 50. Same on to Bearded Boss. 300 on player. Bearded Boss is back and forth, man. Good strategy. Good strategy. Oh, I didn't mark that last hand. I don't remember what it was. Oh, Tayo. Tayo. I did not see any disrespect in your chat, bro. So don't even sweat it, man. Do not even sweat it. Oh, Shannon going banker. What? Doug's going banker too. Wow. Oh. No, no, no. Last one was banker. Thank you, thank you. Okay, okay. I was about to move your bet, Shannon and Doug. That's hilarious. Okay, thank you for answering. Okay. Tayo, you're predicting on player. We're gonna put you on player for 100. 7 versus a 9. Oh, banker wins. So we don't even pull a card there. 6 to 9 on a player hand. You stay. A 9 is a instant win. No bonuses. That might have been the first time the banker pulled a 9 all night long. So that's 2 bankers in a row if you're keeping track. I remember to mark it that time. I remember to mark it that time. All right, throw your bets in the chat. 10 people watching. Thanks for watching. Double tap the screen. Join in the chat. You can play along. We can share hands. I'll kick a motherfucker out of a hand. Like Bearded Boss, man, you're just winning too much, dude. You got to go home soon with all that fucking money, dude. You got like $2,300, dude. That's insane. Shannon going 50. All right, now only's back in at 200. Player 4 with 100 on banker. Player 4 with 100 on banker. Now only. Hold off on your $200 bet. Jump in the chat. We'll get you back into this. Doug is on player still with the side bet. And Bearded Boss, you're going to stay on player again, aren't you? Yeah, the last one was banker. Yes. We got 6 versus a 4. 6 is a stay, 4 is a hit. Yes, a 6 versus a dealer or banker 4 is a hit for the banker. Banker stays at 4. Player wins again. No pairs over here on the player hand. No straights or flushes, so the side bet does not win. But we got a 300 here for Bearded Boss. He's playing like a boss tonight, dude. That's insane. Banker loses over here. No sweat, though. Dude, Bearded Boss is the boss of the night over here, dude. Fucking stacky, stacky. You know, once you start making that much money and you start betting $300 hands, it fucking adds up quick. It adds up very quick. All right, we're back to player. Okay. 200 for number two. You got it. 200 for number two. Same for Shannon. Bearded Boss, same bet. Now only. What's up, Bossy Jake? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Now only. Bro, what happened to my all in two hands? I would have doubled all in my chips. Two all in hands. Wait, which all in hands did you want? Because you wanted 200 on the side. Yeah. Hey, sorry, real sorry now only if I fucked up your bet. Jump in here, tell me what you want to bet right now. You've got like you got like $400 roughly. Yeah, Tayo's back tonight, man. Welcome back, Tayo. All right. You know what? I gotta actually take a leak, so my apologies. I'm gonna step out for 1 second. And while I'm gone, now only, tell me what you want to do on this hand number four. All right, I'm just refreshing my frosty beverage. Blah 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 blah. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I am back. All right, let's see what these bets are. Okay, $50. Okay, Doug's got 50 with the side bet. Four player 100. And then okay, actually I got to do 400 on banker for now only. Shannon's the same. Doug's the same. And 200 aside, one same. Okay. Okay, I think I got the bets right. And Tayo, are the odds more favorable on player? I know it's kind of 50-50, but maybe there is a statistic I don't know. No, it totally is almost exactly 50-50. However, you kind of got to play the what's happening that night. And what's happening tonight is player is winning like 65-70% of the time. Right now, we've got a 6 versus 8, so not looking good because the player has to stay on a 6 and the banker has an 8, so we got a banker win. So we got a banker win. No win there for you, Bearded Boss, but you're still a boss. We got no bonus, no pairs over here. You're on the player hand, so no pairs and no win. Shannon, I'm sorry, no win there either. Let's go ahead and stack these chips up for my man. Now only. And Tayo on this hand pulled in a nice win. Ooh, that's a tower of chips right there. Okay, let me separate this a little bit. So now you are at like about $600. Same for two. That last one for you, Doug, was 100, right? Three player 100. Gotcha, Shannon. Three player 100. Doug is same for two. I think you're at 100, Doug. Player 300 for Bearded Boss. And then Tayo, you wanted player four for 100 last hand. Okay, we're gonna give you 200 on player four this hand. One, two, three, four. That is $200 on player. Let's go, people. Oh, forgot your side bet. Okay, we got 3 versus a 3. Ooh, we got a tie working here. Come on. For Doug. For Doug. Pull a 10. Doug! Holy shit, Doug. Okay, you guys gotta see this, dude. All right, now only. Tayo, you're taking over hand number 4. Now only. Thank you so much for fucking playing along, dude. You're awesome. I love you. Thanks for joining in there. Doug, you're doubling up your side bets there. I will preface this, Doug. This is probably not how it works in the casino, but we got a tie. So players do not win. It's a push, it's a tie. But Doug, holy cow. Doug, you got a tie. That's 8-1. I've been paying it that way all night long. And you got a pair. That's 8-1. I've been paying it all night long that same way. That doesn't happen in the casino. I will forewarn you that. But in my casino, that's a fucking $400 swing right there, man. Wow. Tayo, thanks for having me. I should be thanking all of you guys. And I really am thankful and grateful that you guys are watching and joining in the chats. We're going to run that bet back. No win, no loss. It was a push. The only win was that fucking massive side bet. 12. All right, we got a 2 versus a 0. Ooh, downgraded. A 1 versus a 0. A 1 versus a 8. It had to happen. It had to happen. Banker wins finally. It had to happen. No side bet. Let me double check the side bets. We got a 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. Oh shit. That's a side bet win. And my side bets are a little weird. Maybe they are not accurate, but 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. We're gonna call that a side bet win of 2-1. I'm just making this shit up as I go. But in Baccarat, there are a ton of side bets. You can go fucking side bet crazy. It's insane. All right, same bet for Shannon. Same bet for Bearded Boss. Tayo, what do you want to do over here on number 4? Hit up the chat and let me know, Tayo. All right, got your player 300. Got you, Shannon. 150 for number 4 on player. That's 150. All right. Bets are out. Cards are coming. Give me the 8. Holy shit. Fucking A, man. Fucking A. A 9 versus 11. Automatic win. We don't even fucking hit it. Players win. No side bet wins, though. Let me double check that. A 9 versus a 1. It's a hit? A 9 versus a 1 is a fucking hit? Okay, we're gonna play like the book says. It's a hit. And you end up with a 7. 9 beats a 7. Thank goodness. Okay, no side bet wins. Whoops. No side bet wins. Look at this, man. We got some money coming out here right now. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. We got 150 coming here. We got 50 here. We got 50 here. And we got 300 over here. Yep, Tayo, that's a table win. We should just keep playing together on the same fucking, cause that was nice, dude. All right, that was a $150 win on a $150 hand. 50 for 50, 50 for 50. All right, run those bets out. Tell me what you want. Same bet for Bearded Boss, 300. Doug, I know you, my man. You're going to stay on that. Shannon, you're going to stay there too. And same on 4, 150 for player. We're all riding the player wave. Shannon, I'm going to go out on a wild limb here and guess that you are of the female persuasion with the name of Shannon, but I also know that Shannon is not commonly, but it is a boy's name too. The reason I ask is because I love my female spectators. YouTube casino content has a abnormally high rate of male viewers versus female viewers. So seeing female viewers in here just tickles my heart. Just tickles my heart. Okay, we're gonna do this bet, and then I'll do some chip counts out. Shannon, thank you for being a female watching my channel. I love you. We got 4 versus a 5. Player takes a car, ends up with a 6 versus a 5. A 6 versus a 5 is a hit for the banker, and they end up with a 10, which is a 0. Players win again. Okay, no pairs, no straights or flushes, so we got no side bets. But we got wins here, ladies and gentlemen. Shannon, I am thanking you. So no thanks needed here. I'm just here for fun and entertainment, and I'm especially happy when I can entertain people from all around the world, of all genders, of all religions, of all creeds and denominations, and whatever else you can make up to differentiate yourself. We're all just people, and I'm here for all of you people. All right. One of these days, man, you guys are gonna tune into this and you're gonna see fucking you're gonna see like 200 viewers and like 30 people chatting and a big fucking production setup because I have a blast doing this. And honestly, once I'm monetized, I'll probably make a little money doing this, you know? It won't be much, but dude, if I can do this and play with you guys and have fun and make fucking $50, dude, I'd be fucking stoked, man. I'd be so stoked. Oh, we got 2 versus a 7. 8. versus a fucking 7, dude. Player is on fire. 8 versus 7. That's a stand. That is a stand, dude. Player is just fucking a beast mode tonight. Okay, let's see if we got any bonuses here. We don't have a pair in the. Oh, I forgot to put your side bet up, but you know what? We didn't win it. We're gonna push this back. No side bets won. Just real bets. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a chip count, and I'm also gonna do a quick check on my battery, dude, because it is not plugged in. I might need to plug my phone in here. I do not want to die on the chat, dude. I don't have enough hundreds to pay you, bearded boss. You're another plus 300. That's just insane. You're fucking killing it, dude. You are fucking killing it, dude. Okay, let me make sure my phone's charged. Go ahead and call your bets out. I think I know what you guys want to do. I think Tayo wants to run that back at 150. Shannon wants to run that back at 50. Doug wants to run that back at 50 and 25. Then we've got Bearded Boss wants to run that back at 300. Players on fire. Okay, battery's not bad, but I need to get some juice in there. One moment, please. Senors and senoritas. There'll be a little vibration on the screen as I monkey around with my charger. Get this thing juiced up. All right. We're juiced. Let's go. Okay, it's almost one. We'll play for a little bit more. Tayo's going side 25. Yeah, earthquake. Hey, has anybody seen all the earthquakes happening? It's crazy, dude. Doug said all in. Doug didn't say all in. You're shut up, Jake. You're crazy. Doug wouldn't do that. Yes, I did add your 300, Bearded Boss. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Okay, sell your black chips. I will take that. I'm gonna leave you just one black chip just in case, and that is 700. So, Doug, we got a plus 700 for you, my man. Almost 3 a.m. in Wichita. Man, Bearded Boss, it's almost 4 a.m. No, Doug, it's almost 4 a.m. where you're at, right? If I remember correctly, you're in East Coast right now. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are night owls like I am, huh? Tayo says it's supposed to have really bad storms rolling in Midwest Missouri. Emo's Missouri, right? Towards KC. Be prepared and safe. Yeah, if you guys are out there, be safe, man. That's some extreme weather out there. We don't get that kind of weather here in Vegas, man. It's either hot or not. And very rarely is it not hot. Okay, players got a 2 versus a banker 3. Ooh, players got a 2 versus a banker 3. Come on, we want a 7 here. Holy shit! Fucking A. I can't believe that, dude. That's insane. Okay, let's check the side bets real quick. We got no pairs, we got no straights, no flushes, full houses. So no side bets, but damn, another player win. That's insane. Player all night long, dude. Shannon, you're looking for those storms? I wish it just rained. I wish it just rained in Vegas, man. It does not rain here. Oh. All right, nice win. 150, 50, 50, and 300. Spectacular, guys. But yeah, if you've been watching, there's been earthquakes all over. It's crazy. Earthquakes in Antarctica, earthquakes uh in Asia. I want to say it was like, oh fuck, damn it, I can't remember. But there's been earthquakes all over. Okay, same bet for Bearded Boss. You got it. Doug, you're going same bet. Shannon, we're gonna ride this fucking player wave. This is just insanity. Tayo's coming in late with the $150 bets and freaking cleaning it up, dude, making some money over there. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough for another deal. So we got to shuffle in the blue deck, bring that back into play here. Okay, no same bet, no side bet for Tayo. Same bet for Bearded Boss. Same bet for Shannon. Doug, I got you, bro. 3:56 a.m. Now 4 a.m. Doug. Thanks for staying tuned in. Okay, we're riding the player wave again. This is insane. Here we go. Dude, that's crazy. A 2 versus a 2. Oh, come on, 10, 10, 10. Oh, shit. It had to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We got a 2 versus a 4. Banker wins, finally, but unfortunately, no side bets. Okay, finally, the banker steps in there and gets a win. Are you guys going to change your bet now, or are you going to stay the same? What do you think? All right, holler out there. Tell me what your bets are. Same for Doug. Banker for 500. All right, got you there, Doug. Birdie Boss, got you, Doug. Same for Shannon. We got you, Shannon. And Tayo, 150 on Banker. 150 on Banker. All right. We got 2 banker bets and 2 player bets. Who shall win? We got a 6 versus a 2. 6 is a stand. A 2 is a hit. And they pull a 8. Banker. Let me double check. Okay, players got a 6. Dealers got a 2. It is a hit. They end up with an 8. Banker wins. The banker has 2 in a row now. Okay, no side bets. Close. You got 2. You got a 5, 6, 7, but no side bet. Okay, players lose. Bankers win. Bearded Boss. Bearded Boss, I have a very strong inclination that not only have you played this game before, but you have a little bit of strategy of your own because you're switching your bets around, you're moving it a little bit. It seems like when you make that move, it's at the right time because that was a $500 win there. Very nice. Okay, call your bets out. Never played it before. Wow, you never played this before. That's crazy. You're doing great, man. You picked it up very quickly and you're winning a shit ton of money. Okay, player for Doug. 300 for player on Bearded Boss. Shannon's going 100 on the player. I like where you guys are going with this. Come on. Ooh, an 8. Yes, 8 versus 7. Instant win. No cards drawn. Instant win. Players win. We got no side bets, but we got some wins. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Tayo, if you've never played this either, you're having great beginner's luck. I mean, really, everybody is. I think the biggest beginner luck right here, I'm going to go plus 300 on you. So I got plus 300. And I'm going to buy back some of your black chips. See, I don't carry a lot of black chips because normally we don't get up to these kind of high bets when I'm doing casino night at home. Bearded Boss, that's $1,000. So I'm going to put a plus 1,000 here. Yeah, Tayo boss is hitting big. Beginner's luck, dude. Like I said, everybody's having good luck right now. Tayo, you've seen it played and never played it yourself. Well, I'm glad I can be the first one to have you play it. Let's give me your bets. Call them out here. I have been drinking beer tonight, so I'm gonna have to pee like a million times because I have the bladder of a little boy. 300 on player with 25 on the side bet. Boss has been doing the 25. Same for you, Shannon. Tayo, what do you want to do over here, Tayo? Oh, 200 for player. Doug, ramping it up. That's 100. That's 200. Let's go, Doug. Let's go, Doug. 150 on banker down here. Oh, man, he's fading us on the banker. We're a player, and then Tayo's fading us with the banker. Ooh, ooh. Anybody's hand here. We got a 1 versus a 0. Oh my god, that's the worst card. That's a fucking 0. That is a fucking 0. We need a monkey over here. We need a 10. Nope. Players got 0. Bankers got a 1. The banker wins with a fucking 1. That's just shitty. No straights, no flushes, no pairs, so no side bets. And finally, the banker wins when we don't want him to. I mean, I'm sorry, Tayo. I want you to win. Of course, I want you to win. This is one of those games where not everybody can win at the same time unless you're all betting exactly the same as each other. All right, where are we at? Call them out. Call the bets out. Thank you guys so much. Player 100 side bet of 50. I like that. You do a side bet. Doug, you got to go to the bank. You got $4,200 in the bank. Doug, what do you want to take out of the bank right now? 150 on banker over here for Tayo. Player 50 for Shannon. Doug, you're gonna go the same on the 2, so we're gonna cash you in $200. But don't worry, you're still way up. Okay, so there's 200 for you, Doug. That'll give you 50 and 25 on your bets. After this hand, we're going to do a quick count. We got a 0 versus a 0, a 3 versus a 1. Player wins. Tayo, I'm sorry. We do not have a straight, a flush, or a full house or anything like that, so no side bets. Sorry, Tayo, no bet there on the banker. Player wins. There's 100, there's 100, and there's 50. There we go. All right. Very nice, guys. Continuing the player streak. Just insanity. Okay. Let's do a little chip count here. I'll be right back, and then we're going to do a chip count, see where everybody is at. All right, let's do a count here. Let's see what's going down, people. Let's see what is going down here. All right, thank you guys so much for staying tuned in. I should probably go to bed myself too. Well, actually, after I end my live, I've got to unload the back of my truck because tomorrow I've got to load in all that flooring. And right now, the back of my truck is full. So after this live ends, believe it or not, I've got like 30 to 45 minutes worth of work just to get ready for tomorrow. Let's do a little count here. Okay, Bearded Boss, you got 300. I'm going to do a quick count though. So you got 3, 4, 5, 50, 1550, 2550, 3150. No way. Bearded Boss, dude, you got like $3,500. Whoo, that's insane. Bearded Boss, you got 1,000 up on the night, plus 3,000 from last night. So you're sitting at like 4 Gs. You want to take out 500 and bet 200 on player. You got it, my man. Okay, I'm gonna just take out 300 because you've got 200 there. Okay, so that makes 500. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to bet 500. You want to take 500. All right, so it's 200. Okay, 200. All right, Bearded Boss 100 on the player with 50 on the side bet. Doug, you've been doing 50. Shannon, what you gonna stay? You gonna stay the same? And then Tayo, what do you want to do, Tayo? We only got a few more hands before the little stream ends tonight. Okay, 100 on the side, Doug. I like that. All right, you guys should bet your side bets on this one. 150 on player. Thank you, Tayo. 150 on player. Everybody's riding the player wave. Let's go. Shannon, your chat just came in, upping you to 150. 6 versus 4. 6 is a stay. 4 has to take a card. They end up with a 3. So that's a 0. That's a 9. Plus 4 makes 13. There's no such thing as a 13. Instead, it's a 3. 6 versus 3. Player wins again. Player wins again. Let's see if there's any side bets. We got no pairs. We got no straights, no flushes. Okay, no side bets. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing for Doug and Bearded Boss because they got hundreds out there. We're paying out black chips. 100, 200, 150 for my lady. 150 for my lady. Yep, 150. And then we got 150 for my man Tayo. Spectacular player streak. Wow. All right, call out those bets real quick. You're up on the night now, Shannon. Shannon, you're actually doing pretty good. You know, that's a typical Baccarat night. You could play all night long and end up very little ahead, very little behind. And sometimes you just get a streak going and you fucking smash it like these gentlemen over here. Okay, same for Doug. Same for Bearded Boss. Same for you, my lady. Shannon and then Tayo. What do you want to do, Tayo? Oh, same bet. Okay, Tayo was 150. We got you. See, I'm even getting better at this. I'm starting to remember the bets without looking at my chats. All right, we got a 5 versus a 2. A 5 is a hit. Ends up with a 1. Ooh. We want an 8 here. We want a fucking 8. Give us the 8. Oh, nope. So we got a 5 versus a 1. We have no straights, flushes, no bonuses. And unfortunately, we have a table loss. That was the first one in a while. So bankers win on that hand. That that stopped the player streak, but the player streak on the night is heavy, heavy, heavy player. Player has been getting a lot of action tonight. That's why they call him a player. You get it? The player's getting a lot of action. That was funny. I cracked myself up. Doug, are you at 125? Or you were at 200. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Doug? Shannon's at 50. Ooh, Shannon's at 100. Let's go, Shannon. Let's go. Let's go, boss lady. Okay. Tayo's going 400. Tayo, you're still on player, right? And that's 450. Doug is going 200 and then 100, wasn't it? I think that's right. I think that's right. And fuck yes. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are fucking beasts. A 9, we don't even hit that. A 9 versus a 4, yeah. Player wins. Okay, no bonuses though. Who cares about those bonuses when you're winning like you guys are winning? Holy cow. 400, 100, 200, 100. Wow. That is insane. You guys are just Baccarat pros. And I'm doing like you guys have watched the blackjack and you see me doing all the mulligans and shit. Like I haven't really done that tonight. So I would say you guys are genuinely winning. Like this is not I'm not cheating. I'm not looking at the card. I'm not doing the mulligans and stuff. Like you guys are just winning. Okay, call out your bets. Bearded Boss going 300 on player. Tayo going 250 on player. 250 on player for Tayo. Shannon, we're going to run you back at 100. And Doug, we're going to run you back at 200 plus 100. Doug, let's do it, man. Let's fucking do it. Bonus time. A 2 versus a 7. So we're gonna take a card here. Ooh, that's a 2 versus a 7. Banker stands. Yeah, banker stands. Banker wins. Son of a bitch. It had to happen. No bonus. And no win. Oh, that was a big hand for the casino. The casino needed those black chips, you know? All right, call out your bets real quick. We got, you know what? Actually, this is last hand. Last hand, and then we'll count the chips out. Okay, 225. We'll call that a $25 chip. Bearded Boss, player for 300. 25. Okay, that puts you all in minus what you have in the bank, Bearded Boss. So 300 on player. Doug, you're same. Shannon, you were at 100. You're the same. Let's roll with that. And then 150 on banker for Tayo. Okay, we got a 2 versus a 1. Oh shit. I'm running out of cards here. I'm gonna run out of cards. Son of a bitch. Okay, a 2 versus a 1. You hit that. You end up with a 2 versus a 1. That wasn't a real hand. I ran out of cards. I fucked that up. Leave your bets out there. I can't let that hand in like that. I ran out of cards. I do apologize. I thought I had enough cards. I thought I had 6 cards because 6 cards is the maximum you can ever deal. I was wrong though. I only had 5. Yes, last hand of the night. I've got to get some work done and go to bed. Okay, we're gonna leave our bets the same, but this time I have plenty of cards to make the deal. So let's do it. We got a 4 versus a 3. You take a card, you end up with a 4 versus a 3. You still end up with a 4 versus 3. Okay, Banker, no win there. Sorry, Banker. But we got a player win. We got a player win here. No side bets. And we got a player win over here as well. This is a weird stack. We got red, we got green, and we got 2 blacks up top. Wow. Bearded Boss. That was a boss hand. All right, let's do a little count out here. That was the last hand. Tayo, I saved your ass. I didn't go all in. Your chat came in a little late, so I didn't go all in, but I saved you. I saved you. That was a you would have lost. So let's do a little count up here. We're gonna start with hand 1. Okay, so I'm gonna move this into the picture frame here so you can see Bearded Boss. That is 1, 2, 3, 450, 500, 550, 600. So Bearded Boss, that's a plus 600. I'm going to put that on the sheet. Let me count out the rest of the hands. 400 for Doug. So that's a plus 400 there. Shannon. Steady Eddie. Just kind of not really winning, not really losing. Let's see what happens at the end of the night. You end up with 350, 375, 390 for Shannon. Ooh, oh, Shannon, I got a big surprise for you. Stay tuned. I got a big surprise for you here. All right, that's 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Oh, I'm just making a mess of these chips over here. Let me go with my dominant hand. Sorry. Dude, what is going on here? What is going on here with these chips? I can't stack them right now. Okay. All right, I figured it out. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 75, 1180. Okay, here's the tally for the night. And you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. Okay, Doug, you started with 300 on the night. You had 3,300 in the bank, so you took yourself down to 3,000 in the bank to start tonight. And then tonight you ended up plus 1,100. So with your 3,000 left over in the bank, Doug, you are sitting at $4,100 in the bank, Doug. Bearded Boss, the big winner tonight. Let me do this math. 4, 7, 10, 16, 1, 2, 3, 3,600 in the books for Bearded Boss. 450, 500, 600. Yeah, okay, that's right. You're good. Very nice night. Shannon, $790, Shannon. You started with 300, you're at 790. Freaking great. Jake, coming in late, or not Jake, Aussie, this is actually, this is a combined hand. At some point it was Jake. At some point it was now only, and then Tayo took it over for the rest of the night and started smashing it for a total win of $1,180. Very nice. So we got the big winner, Bearded Boss, 4,100. Or sorry, 3,600 on the night. Then we got 1,180 over here. Then we got 1,100. Then we got 790. But you guys are all up like huge, spectacular. So, what'd you guys think of Baccarat? Was it fun? Did you guys have fun? Was it easy to follow along with? Because that's the hardest part is making something that is easy to follow along with it. Anybody could really jump in. Thank you, Bearded Boss. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Tayo. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Aussie Jake. All right, so I think the consensus is that Baccarat works. Baccarat, it works. We have fun. Chicken slots. No, I kept shuffling every hand. Yeah, chicken slots. Thanks for tuning back in and asking. No, I kept shuffling, but I'm actually gonna probably pull out some more decks of cards. Because one at a time was hard. One at a time was hard. So I'm probably gonna make the Baccarat like 3 or 6 decks at least. You're welcome, Shannon. I hope you had fun learning how to play. Doug, we're not playing tomorrow night. Doug, me and my wife, we're going to a streamers event that we got invited to, and we're pretty excited to go. We're going to be playing along with other YouTube streamers at a casino called Ellis Island downtown. So tune in for that, Doug. But we won't be playing the table games. Tayo, no table games tomorrow, but we are doing the uh, slot play 10 p.m. So kind of the normal time, 10 p.m. tomorrow night. We're gonna jump on for an hour and do slot play. We'll come back and we'll do this. We'll do the table games again next week. So we'll start the table games back up Monday or Tuesday night. They're actually going well enough to where I'll start scheduling them in advance. So if you go to my channel and you click under live, you can see scheduled upcoming lives. I'm going to start putting these table games into my calendar. So right now I've kind of been doing it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll try my best to continue doing it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, please join in those days. And then typically on the weekends is when we go to the casinos. So typically on the weekends, if you find a live, we're going to be actually playing slot machines because we can't film at the tables yet. Maybe one day they'll let me film, um, but right now it's just slot machines at the casinos. Good night, Shannon. Thank you. I hope you tune in and I hope you come back and play again. Um, right now we've been doing blackjack and baccarat, but I do want to expand eventually, and this is over a long period of time. So next week we'll probably do some more blackjack. We'll do some more baccarat. But eventually, dude, we'll throw some roulette in the mix. We'll throw some ultimate Texas Hold'em in there. Games that are easy enough to play. Roulette can get a little challenging because people want to play individual numbers. So roulette, I got to figure out a strategy that's going to work. Ultimate Texas Hold'em, you're dealt cards, and then they reveal the flop, the turn, and the river. So your hands are kind of predetermined. So that's an easier game for me to play online on a live. Baccarat is pretty easy to play live. I found out tonight it worked well. And blackjack is also not too hard to play live. So those are the games we're going to kind of stick to. Thank you, Doug. I hope we'll have a great time tomorrow night. I'm pretty sure we will. Yes, Jake, you said that very well. You know, it's good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys joining in. You know, God bless you all. Thank you so much. Tayo, we'll put Texas Hold'em on the agenda. So maybe we do this, and I'll like I said, I'm gonna put them in the calendar. So maybe we do like Tuesday blackjack, Wednesday baccarat, Thursday Texas Hold'em, something like that. But mix it up enough so you guys have fun. Amber, thanks for jumping in the chat. Amber, you should have joined in the play. Like, you know, I think almost all of us, including myself, were learning how to play Baccarat. So, Amber, next time you see the live, if it's a game you don't know, like Baccarat, maybe Texas Hold'em, Blackjack, whatever we're playing, if it's a game you don't know, play along anyways. I would love to teach you and I would love to play along. All right. On that note, love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to end the chat. I'm going to end the live and make sure to tune in tomorrow night, y'all. One last thumbs up. Thanks again. Take care.